So here I am. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing today? Hello, Danielle. Hello, Manny Pooh. Lisi. Good morning. Hello, everyone on YouTube. Oh, someone needs to open up. Someone is closed off, not wanting to receive, not wanting to accept things. And if you open up, things will change for you. It will bring balance, okay, in a situation. And that's what some of you are doing also. Trying to balance yourself, doing a lot, doing more than a usual. Things have changed in your life. So it's about you embracing those changes that are happening in your life, but embracing you. As you make these positive changes in your life to find balance, work, play, emotional and unemotional, dealing with your emotions. This is about you balancing, but opening up, releasing things that no longer serve your purpose, allowing your light to shine, allowing yourself to be comfortable, okay, in your own skin. Conflict, trying to move on, move past issues, problems with people, problems that you're facing or dealing with in your life. Okay? A decision needs to be made, but you're doing a lot of thinking. You find yourself drifting away from making a decision that needs to be made as well. Okay. Some of you have been finding it difficult to find balance, to balance your life, to balance things in your life. Okay. Hey, Shaniva. All right. So let's go deeper. Good morning, everyone. All right. I see some problems, conflict, disagreements as well. Okay. There has been some tension also. Okay. Some problems that has been going on, dealing with a lot. Sometimes you feel like you're going through competition with other people, but I do see a rivalry. I do see problems, different disagreement, and conflict. Okay. Uh, trying to balance, trying to manifest. Okay. This is about you trying to balance your work life. Okay. And also the things that you desire, things that you want. Work and play. And it is kind of difficult as well. It's kind of difficult when you have a lot on your plate. You have a lot on your plate and a lot of things are your priorities. And it's kind of difficult to really balance things out. And a part of you have been going through a point in your life to where you have not been able to balance. And the reason why there's conflict and disagreements, there's tension because you really didn't know how to e- balance. You didn't know how to balance things out. You didn't know how to make time for everything else. So, in this sense, here, you have to start prioritizing things. Sometimes we have too much on our plate and we think we can get it all done. And also make time for yourself. Some of you have children. So it's like you have to work, do more things, and try to make time for your children, your family, and yourself. And if you're in a relationship, that too. Yes. So this is about you planning, making progress, making decisions. Like I said before, making a decision that will bring balance in your life. Hmm. What is it that you are having a problem balancing? What is it that you are having a problem doing? There's a lot of good things happening for you as well. And it's like you're open to embrace those things, open to embrace change. It's like you're welcoming the new opportunities. There's lots of choices. Some of you are searching for a purpose. Like, what do I do now? It's so much to do. What do I do now? Some of you have an opportunity to make more money, but then there's a problem behind it as well. Hello, Meek Marshall. So it comes a point to where it's like, just listen because you want to be happy. So you have to listen to your heart, your intuition, to your gut. You have to follow your heart so that you can be happy. And like not being satisfied. So it's a lot of dissatisfaction, not being happy. So you have to listen to your heart, listen to your gut, listen to your intuition. Start putting things together. If I do this, will I be happy now? Will I be happy forever? Am I satisfied? No, you're not satisfied. And a part of you knew that, but you didn't listen. If you made this choice, you made a choice that brought forth dissatisfaction, not being happy. But if you would have listened to your heart, your intuition, if you would have followed your heart, it's like you wouldn't have been in this situation. So it's like, go with your gut. Go with your gut. Go with your heart. The conflict, the drama is all of this is very emotional. People being immature, being very immature, not knowing exactly what you want to do. It's almost like everything is blocked. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Mm, 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 mm. Speaking clearly. This here has something to do with your. It is Friday. Hi, Ivory. So now you're developing, okay, you're developing right now when it comes down to you expressing yourself, communicating, but you have to open up and you have to communicate. Some of you just shut down and don't want to talk at all, but this is the time for you now to communicate, to talk, express yourselves, express how you really feel. And then a decision will come about. I just told you this here is all about not being happy. Listen, I'm not happy. I've taken on more than enough. I got a lot on my plate right now. I'm making choices and decisions that is just too much. It's just too much. So someone needs to just have a moment to themselves to open up and to talk about and express how you really feel. And what it is that you really want. Commitment. Oh, it's all about wisdom. Not having any ideas. There's been some delays as well. Okay. A lack of motivation. So you got to get that fire back, that desire back. Okay. Bored. Lack of passion. It's almost you feel like you bitten off more than you can chew. Sometimes we just be so happy and we just take on so much because we think we super. And we super. I got this. I know what I'm doing. Ooh, I want this. I want that. I want it all. But then we not happy. Hey, Khadijah. Khadijah say I'm ready. Then you end up not happy. Way down. Bored. Some of you leave one job to go to another job and be like, oh man, I should have just stayed at that job. I hate this job, man. Some of you are going through so much right now. And it's like if you would have just take a moment to just listen to your heart and question yourself. You wouldn't be in a position that you're in, no balance, but have to find balance when it comes to you and other people, when it comes to your job, when it comes to life, period. Yes, you may be going through some things right now. Yes, you may be going through a tough time, a tough situation. Also, dealing with immature people, disappointments. Hmm. Good morning. We on early today. We on early today, y'all. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. There's a lot of negative things going on. Mm-mm-mm. A lot of negative things. So you have to come up with a new plan, okay? A new plan, a new strategy. Sit down somewhere and think. Okay, get your sheet of paper. Okay, because right now is a good time for you to come up with some new ideas. It's time for you to come up with new ideas. Okay, when it comes down to the situation, what to do now. You're going through it so much, but I need to let you know this is that you are at an end of a cycle in your life. All right. You are at the end of a cycle. So you have to find balance. Okay. You have to find balance. You got to try to figure out time, days, and do you want to do it? It's okay to say no. It's okay to set things to the side, but don't allow issues to just pile up on you. You have to make time for those things that you love, even when it comes to people. You will be happy. You will be happy when you make the right decision. Okay? When you make the right decision. What I need to say, pour your heart. Yes. Mm, 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 mm. Is someone thinking about volunteering, helping others, stepping out of your comfort zone? Some of you are in a process of moving on, leaving behind those things that are comfortable, familiar, for something else totally new. Yep, yep. So you do need to do some thinking. Moving on. It's like you are shutting completely down. There's a lot of disappointments. Okay. Some of you been feeling rejected. So you need to call upon the Lord to clear you, to cleanse you. You also need to release. Just take a moment to breathe and let things go so that you can, get back on track. But you have to prioritize, okay? You got to start putting things in order. You need to focus on your priorities, okay? You need to make things a priority. Thank you, Paige, for sharing. I'm seeing some manifestation of things I prayed for. Thank God. I was wondering what's next. Mm-mm-mm. So focus on your priorities. Make things a priority. What is it that you really need to do? Put it down there, write it down, and try to make time for that. But you also need to know that you are a priority as well. You are a priority as well. The things that you want to do are a priority as well. Yes, you have work, but you have other priorities that needs to be taken care of. You need to get to it. You ain't got no energy or no strength. You need to be calling, asking God to give you some. You need to be praying, asking God to give you some, or just take your time and get it done. When it comes to your priorities, okay? I'm just laughing, y'all, because it's things that I should have been doing or should have done and didn't. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mm. So yes, you've been putting off your priorities, putting your priorities off, putting things to the side. Okay, sometimes you just take on way too much. And I'm just sitting here laughing because as I'm talking and saying this, then I get the things that I need to take care of. Remember, you did. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. So don't be afraid to ask, if you have things, if you have needs, okay, ask for help. Okay. No matter, it doesn't matter how you ask, just ask. Just ask. Just ask. Ooh, I need somebody to come over and straighten up. Oh boy, I need somebody to come over and help me straighten up. Remember that you are a priority as well. Okay, so you make sure that you put yourself on that list as well. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, this made me want to cry. This makes me want to cry because when you make yourself a priority and then you get to a point to where it's like, I don't want to do that one today. I don't want to deal with that one today. It's like you letting yourself down. And you don't want to let yourself down. Some of you may have set a goal for you. And then you get to a place where you don't want to do it today. And when you don't want to do it today, you might don't want to do it tomorrow. You might don't want to do it the day after that. Especially when you have put a timing on you. And then you don't want to let yourself down. Goodness grief. You don't want to let yourself down. And that's why God say, I will not let you down. God say he will not let you down. So don't let yourself down. So you got to find balance. So it's time for a schedule. And you can't get everything done. You just choosing to be lazy. You just choosing to be lazy. You trying to find a different route. But a different route will cause you to lose you and lose focus when it comes down to your needs or other things that you need to be taken care of. Wow. Because you could end up focusing on you, but end up not focusing on those other things that you need to be handling. Hmm. Yeah. Yes, it's good to push through. It's good to push through, but some days you just feel like, ah. And then maybe the next day you be like, ah. Especially when you know yourself. Don't sabotage yourself. Don't sabotage your life. Find balance because at the end of the day, whatever time limit you gave yourself, if you have not reached it or near that, you will be very upset. You'll be very emotional. You'll be in a whole lot of regret. You'll be in a whole lot of, golly, I should have just. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, so love yourself, okay? Love yourself and know that it is safe for you to receive and express, okay, love and give love as well. But you got to love yourself. You got to have that inner love for yourself. You got to have that love for you, okay, to put things in order, to prioritize, okay? Don't fall off. Find balance. Find balance, okay? Don't give up, okay? You already know what time it is, especially you that's going through this situation here. Okay, this here is a problem. This is a situation that you have been going through. You have so much on your plate. You got so much that needs to be done. You may have already started putting, you probably was already doing some things and added something else on the plate. Something else happened. Now you got to deal with this. And then you may be going through this and got kids. You may be going through this and got a spouse. You may be going through this and putting yourself to the side to make sure everything else is taken care of. So put yourself, your needs, put you, you got to put you first. When you put yourself first, you'll feel so much better throughout the day. You'll feel better. You'll do more when you put yourself first. And I know sometimes it's hard because you so used to going and going and going and going and going, but at this point you have to like really check yourself. Stop and take a moment to check yourself. Okay? Because you do so good when you do you first. Every morning, make sure you do you first. What goal you have for yourself? What do you have for yourself? What do you want for you? Handle it first. Children, handle it. Take care of your children. You got to put you in there. You do. Because if you don't, you will end up getting frustrated. Mm-mm-mm. There's a lot to do. Okay? Speak openly. Speak openly and honest. Okay? Be open and honest. Speak openly and honestly. Be honest with yourself. Be true to yourself and with yourself in this situation. In this situation. In this situation. Some of you also need theme songs. A theme song is a song that you play every morning to get you hyped up. hmm When I drove to work, I used to play Mary Mary. Go get it. Go get your blessing. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. It's your time. Hey, hey, I used to play that every morning to hype me up because I had to go into this job. And just imagine not liking the job but liking the pay. hmm So some of you need that. Okay. Mm. And when it comes to your priorities and those things that you want to do but having a hard time, keep practicing. Keep practicing. Even when it comes down to you putting yourself first, you know, keep practicing. Because when you good, everybody else good. When you take care of yourself, you got the energy and you hyped up to take care of your children, to clean up, to wash clothes, to clean your kitchen, to cook, to put things in order, to prioritize, and you could do all of that. Okay, all of that. So that there is the message for the day. Let's talk to the people that's on YouTube first. Okay, you that's on YouTube, pick a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pick a number 1 through 9. All right, Lisa pick number 2. Oh, that's what you're not doing, Lisa. All right. Mm-hmm. You have to really get to a place where you uh, um, are listening to your heart, listening to your intuition. Okay, listen to your intuition as well. I know sometimes you feel like you misunderstood. Okay, you not really understanding certain things, but you got to come to a point to where you are listening to your intuition. Listen to your heart. Listen to your intuition. Okay. Um. All right, Danielle. This is about you moving on. Moving on, moving, okay, leaving behind those things which you've been comfortable, familiar with as well. Okay, it's like starting a new journey. But it looked like alone. I also need to tell you that failure is not an option. Giving up is not an option. Throwing in a towel is not an option. Giving up on yourself is not an option. You need to stand. You need to be strong. And just like Little King said, stand on business. You need to stand. Okay? Y'all need to stand. Y'all keep hopping from page to page. There are some habits that needs to be broken, Miss Wilson. Okay? There are some habits, some things that needs to be broken. So that you can have a fresh start, a new beginning. But I do see disappointments as well. Good morning, Miss Cook and Julie. There's been some disappointments. Still dealing with some things from the past. It's also very stressful as well. Okay. I'm gonna have to talk to you in private. Hold on. Um, you been getting headaches? Your head been hurting? Who head been hurting? Okay, I got it. I got it. I'm gonna have to talk to you later in private. Hmm. All right, everyone on YouTube, you all be blessed. Thank you for joining me on today. Remember, this here message is timeless. So, whenever you are going through it, this message here will serve a purpose. Thank you for joining me. I see Shaniva Wilson, Danielle Jenkins, and Lacey. Let's see. Okay, replay game, add yellow hearts in the comments. And everyone else, give those three ladies a shout out in the comments. No matter when you hear this message, put the date, time, the day's date and year. Okay, put the the day, not the time, but put the day's date and a year on when this message reaches you.